So this is the second unboxing video of the Raspberry Jam box. So this is the Raspberry Jam box, and there's all these bits that go in it. So there's three bits: the headphone socket here, and the power plug, and the network socket. So if you look inside, this is the Raspberry Jam thing. The bottom one is a Raspberry Pi, and the top one is a speaker and microphone hat. Basically it just has a headphone socket in here and a microphone and three little lights, those little yellow things there, can you see? And then a button, and the button you can press, and I'll show you what that does later. So you get your, basically plug it in first, plug it into the Ethernet port first. So you get a Ethernet cable like so, maybe a bit longer one. Plug one end in there, and the other end you plug in your router. Your router might look something like this, and it has some ports in the back. Hopefully you have a spare port. So one of these is free. There, that's the free one. So you plug the other end into here. There we go. And it only goes one way around, so the clip goes on the side that can go in. That's in. And then you plug in the power, and you should see the lights come on eventually. Just take some time. While we're doing that, you can plug your headphones in here. So I'll just get my headphones. It's best to have closed headphones because they don't really sound too much, but open headphones can work. Or if you've got in-ear headphones, that's great. So I've got some open headphones in here, but we're just doing a test for now. So eventually the lights should come on if power's on. Okay, so there's one light on at the bottom. Here we go. So there's three lights on there. So the first one's come on, the third one's come on, and the middle one should be coming on at some point today. There we go. And the other last one's gone yellow. So hopefully they should all go green. There we go, that's all green. Now this button here, if you press this button and then wait for a bit, the first light goes red. That means you're muted, so no one can hear you. If you press it again and then wait, and it should turn green sometime today. You might have to hold it down a bit longer. There we go, that's green, so that is on. So now you should be able to hear. There is a volume cable on the headphone socket, and if you scroll it all the way to the headphone end, that is maximum volume. So that might be a bit loud, so you can turn it down all the way the other way, and that's completely off. So maybe about halfway or something like that. Okay, and that's all. So if the lights don't come on, if you plug it in first and then plug the network cable in, this might happen. So the lights might, well, I've just disconnected it, so the lights might go off. It seems to be still on. So if we plug it in first, let's just try that. So let's just imagine we've plugged it in first. There should be a power light somewhere. There we go, there's a power light on the bottom of the board there. So there's a little light there, and then there's the three other lights. They'll probably come on, but they won't all come on. So I haven't plugged my Ethernet socket in now. I plugged it in before. So if you do it that way around, you might have to turn it off and on again. Let's just see. Plug it in, see what happens. So just in case you get any problems. So we've got the red light saying we've got mic, and the last one on. It might just eventually catch up. Depends when you turn it on, how long you wait until you plug the Ethernet in. But if you haven't got all those three things in, your headphones and the Ethernet and the power, then you won't be able to hear anything. You might be able to hear yourself, just a little bit if I turn it up. No, I can't hear myself. I think, hang on, let me just check. So yes, RaspberryJam number 16 is connected. Great. All done. Okay, that's it for now. Bye.